Did you know some common foods can be toxic to your dog? Yes, certain everyday items in your kitchen can pose a serious threat to your beloved canine companion. First on the list is alcohol. Alcoholic beverages and food products containing alcohol can lead to a slew of health issues in dogs. These include vomiting, diarrhea, decreased coordination, difficulty breathing, tremors, abnormal blood acidity, coma, and even death. The clear message here: never under any circumstances should your pet be given any alcohol. Next up, we have chocolate and caffeine. Both contain substances called methylxanthines, found in cacao seeds and the fruit of the plant used to make coffee. When ingested by dogs, these can cause symptoms ranging from vomiting and diarrhea, panting, excessive thirst and urination, to hyperactivity, abnormal heart rhythm, tremors, seizures, and even death. It's worth noting that darker chocolate is more dangerous than milk chocolate, and baking chocolate contains the highest level of methylxanthines. Grapes and raisins may seem harmless, but they're anything but for your dog. They contain tartaric acid, which dogs cannot excrete. Exposure to tartaric acid can result in kidney failure, making grapes and raisins a significant risk. Macadamia nuts are another food to keep out of reach of your four-legged friend. They can lead to weakness, depression, vomiting, tremors, and hyperthermia in dogs. Symptoms usually appear within 12 hours of ingestion and can last approximately 24 to 48 hours. Lastly, we have onions, garlic, and chives. These vegetables and herbs can cause gastrointestinal irritation in dogs, leading to red blood cell damage and anemia. While cats are more susceptible to these effects, dogs are also at risk if they consume a large enough amount. Before we continue with our list of foods that are toxic to dogs, let's pause for a moment and consider some common household items that can also pose a significant risk to your pet. Many cleaning products, medications, and even certain plants can be harmful if ingested by your furry friend. Always store these items safely out of reach and make sure any plants in your home are non-toxic varieties. It's not just food that can be a danger to our beloved pets, but various everyday items that we might not consider harmful. Remember, when it comes to your pet's safety, vigilance is key. Next on our list of foods to avoid is the millennial favorite, the avocado. You might be surprised to learn that avocados are a no-go for your dog. They contain a substance called persin, a fungicidal toxin that can cause serious health problems in dogs. Symptoms of avocado poisoning in dogs can include vomiting and diarrhea. So, as tempting as it might be to share your guacamole or avocado toast, it's best to keep these items away from your furry friend to ensure their safety and health. Let's move on to something that might not be on your radar: xylitol. This sweetener is often used in sugar-free gums, candies, and even some baked goods. Unfortunately, it's highly toxic to dogs. Xylitol can trigger a rapid release of insulin in dogs, which can lead to hypoglycemia or low blood sugar. In severe cases, it can even cause liver failure. Symptoms of xylitol poisoning include vomiting, loss of coordination, and in severe cases, seizures. So, before you share any human food with your dog, make sure to check the ingredient list for xylitol. It's always better to be safe than sorry. Next up on our list is yeast dough. While baking may be a fun activity for you, it's crucial to keep your furry friend away from the raw dough. When a dog ingests yeast dough, it can rise and cause gas to accumulate in their digestive system. This can be painful and can cause the stomach or intestines to bloat and potentially twist, which can turn into a life-threatening emergency. Moreover, yeast produces ethanol as a byproduct, and a dog ingesting raw bread dough can experience symptoms similar to alcohol intoxication. So remember, even though that dough might smell enticing to your dog, it's best to keep it out of their reach to ensure their safety. Now, caution is needed with our next food group, milk and dairy. Though we may view a chilled bowl of milk as an appetizing snack for our pets, this isn't always the truth. Dogs, contrary to humans, lack the requisite levels of lactase, the enzyme responsible for lactose breakdown in milk. This implies that milk and other dairy-based items may lead to diarrhea or other digestive issues in them. As a result, while your pup may be craving a slice of your cheese or a gulp of your milk, bear in mind not all human foods are dog-friendly. The safest bet is to steer clear of milk and dairy products to maintain their digestive well-being. Moving forward, another food item we need to be cautious about is nuts, specifically almonds, pecans, and walnuts. These crunchy snacks might seem harmless, but they contain high amounts of oils and fats. These fats can be difficult for dogs to digest and can lead to uncomfortable symptoms like vomiting and diarrhea. In some severe cases, they can even cause pancreatitis, a serious and potentially fatal condition. Therefore, it's strongly advised to keep your dog away from these types of nuts to ensure their digestive health. Remember, our pets rely on us to make the best dietary choices for them. Next on our list are raw or undercooked meats, eggs, and bones. These might seem like natural food choices for your dog, but they can actually be quite harmful. Raw meats and eggs can contain bacteria such as Salmonella and E. coli, which can cause serious illness in both pets and humans. Additionally, raw eggs contain an enzyme called avidin that decreases the absorption of biotin, a B vitamin. This can lead to skin and coat problems in your furry friend. Feeding your pet raw bones might seem like a good idea, reminiscent of their wild ancestors. However, this can be dangerous for a domestic pet. They might choke on the bones, or worse, the bone could splinter and become lodged in or even puncture your pet's digestive tract. This could lead to serious complications and even be fatal. So, ensure your dog's safety by avoiding the feeding of raw or undercooked meats, eggs, and bones. It's always better to be safe than sorry when it comes to the health of our beloved pets. Lastly, we turn our attention to salt and salty snack foods. While it might be tempting to share a salty snack with your furry friend, it's important to understand that these foods can be harmful to dogs. Consuming large amounts of salt can lead to excessive thirst and urination, or in more serious cases, sodium ion poisoning in pets. Signs that your dog may have consumed too much salt include vomiting, diarrhea, depression, tremors, elevated body temperature, seizures, and in severe cases, even death. As much as we love sharing our treats with our pets, it's best to your dog away from salt and salty snack foods. Their health and well-being are always our top priority after all. By being mindful of their diet, we can contribute to their long and happy life. If you found this video helpful and want to learn more, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment.